All right. So, please just mention your name because I can see user. I can see this PC. I think somebody even entered one time was saying dot. Don't know. It's dot. So user, you have to mention your name. So you have
She make I mention my own name.
okay. Group C. Please, guys, just take note of this because doing this randomly. So most likely you would Lee Abiodun. This PC, what's your name, please? So Abdullahi. This PC, what's your name, please? Help us with your name. I can see Alexandra. Who else can I see? Okay. Esther. Esther, do you want us to call you Esther or Ade? Was it Ade or she mentioned?
I think it's Ade told me.
Esther is fine. Esther is fine.
Esther is fine. Esther. Okay, this piece is Shano. Are you for real? Shano is your name? Or is that a nickname?
I think the person is not Nigerian.
Oh, that's I think that's because of me that Shano. All right.
Hi, so, Shano.
Let the person talk now.
Thanos again.
Not talking at all.
I don't understand though.
Thanos.
Tell the person to stop a shadow.
Seriously, some people they ask ghost for yes, sure.
No, the thing is this. The thing is this.
Person is a mutant.
Let me say this. Let me say this here. So I have a few people. I think I've seen 2 or 3, right? Or my guys, right? My students whom we've done some trainings together before, right? And okay. Some of them also want to participate in this program, which is fine. And so the assistant. So the thing is, back then, whenever we are doing a class, right, and some of them are acting the way you guys are acting, and they're just maybe getting answers, getting questions and stuff like that. One of my fellow instructors, we just call them channels, like scholars, that kind of thing. So channel. So it was a slang then. Whenever you see someone just answering questions left, right, and center, like, well, that guy's a channels. Then it got to a time
channel.
If you're answering questions like superlatively answering, you now move from Shannon's level to Thanos. If you know Thanos, you know the level.
I know Thanos.
So if you get that, you can relate. You can relate. For someone to call you Thanos means you are above.
Means you are way above the whole level.
Exactly. So there are people who will be answering questions like that, like, man, you're not even Thanos, you are Thanos.
What if you now supersedes Thanos' ability now?
I don't know that one.
Is that one a God mode?
Don't stay.
You don't go from Earth to East and then now.
All right. So I think I don't know if Shano is his name actually. So okay, I can see Amarachi.
Okay, it's Ishana. The name is Ishana.
Okay, that's Ishana. Okay.
Indian.
Ishana. Okay.
It's Calabar. That's one
Calabar. Okay, why you can't say Calabar now? Women don't feel like saying India.
Ishana, are you a lady? Are you a lady?
Obviously a lady.
Okay, lady. I don't know the name, so I'm just asking. All right. So Ishana is a lady. Okay. So
yes.
No. Abdullah. Okay, Abdullah.
It's 22:18.
Did that come from whose system is that? Was that my system? Okay, I think that's my system. So Neki is Ineka. Look, so you guys just see. So Alexandra, work with Tomiwa. You can see Tomiwa. Ishana Egosa.
Boss.
It's Shana, not even the talk.
Hey, boss. Don't worry, you be Thanos. You got this.
Oh, God.
So please, user,
No
user,
complain now. No
the
fall,
person,
no
the
fall.
person who is bearing user, can you ID yourself, please? Let's hear your name. Amarachi.
Not that Thanos.
The person who is answering user on this call, let's hear your name, please. I should have probably done this in the previous meeting because we had more people then. We were about 16 that's previous meeting. The later the time goes, the less people were saying because they probably want to sleep and stuff like that, which is okay.
Mr. Dan.
Yes, please.
So you had Yusuf join our group.
Yusuf. Where's Yusuf? No, Yusuf Abdullah has his own group. He's with Neki, Ineka. So
Okay.
user.
Maybe Abdullah.
Don't make a stand alone.
Don't worry, Nika, I got you. We got a day.
Okay. Please, user, if you can hear us, the person who is bearing user, I'm coming. There's Pelumi now. Pelumi, were you user?
Yes, I was user.
Okay. Please don't use user again. Just stick to Pelumi, please.
Well, that's
all right. So
that's system error.
That is what?
So that's system error. I didn't even know
system error.
it was
all right, okay, that's fine.
I just noticed user and I've changed it.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm a nice voice.
All right, that's fine. So
Yusuf the find trouble.
Now so now.
Let's see. Okay, so I remove. Why should
Someone said remove Ishan now. Someone said remove Ishan now.
This PC, what is your name? Because now I'm confused. You can unmute your mic and talk just like Pelumi did. Except if there is background noise where you are, maybe there's a music playing stuff, then you want to continue in the chat. I saw Zubai then. Zubai was in the last class, like the last meeting we had before this ended. So Egosa, I want to add someone again. Who was?
I think there's Ahmad now. Was there Ahmad before? So
yes. No. Was Ahmad in the last? Was Ahmad in the last meeting?
I think someone is answering you from the chat.
I'm not seeing my name. Esther, Group B. I'm supposed to be in Group B with Pelumi.
Okay, Esther. Yes. Esther,
I'm supposed to be in Group B, Pelumi, Group B. Jesus.
Why do you want to be?
You are not supposed to be there. All right, I'm
supposed to be there. You said Group B earlier.
Well,
you said Group B earlier.
Earlier. True. That's earlier. Now.
Yes, now.
Esther.
It's now a later case now.
Abi, thank you. So I think this is fine. We have 4 groups of 3 people. So set list.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Adams. This is
Good evening. Good evening.
Sorry, I just came now. I have network issue. I don't know what.
That's fine. That's fine. We are grouping.
No, I've been around. I just logged out now, so I just came back.
Ishano, please, if you don't give us an ID,
Ishano, come down, boss.
Give us an ID, or else I'm removing you from this group now.
But they say Ishana is faceless. I don't get why.
So this is dictionary. Give me an ID, a name or something. Then you take suppose.
Okay. Dictionary.
Ishano, please, whatever your name is, just give me a name. Don't give me face that stuff. That's not ideal. So please, all of you, just take note of this. All right. So what you are doing is very, very simple. You're giving us a video presentation. Now, your video presentation would entail 2 things basically. 2 things basically. You can have a PowerPoint slides and your code. So you can choose to maybe give us 5 pages, 5 slides, right? 5 slides. Ishana, I'm waiting for you to drop your name because I've seen Shano, I've seen Thanos, I've seen Isana. So just give me something I need to use. So you can have, what's it called?
Sorry, Mr. Dams. What about us that were using phones to learn? How are we going to do the video?
Wonderful question. You guys are going to meet virtually, right? So you can meet via Google Meet. So one person would probably be
as a
team lead,
group,
that kind of
someone
thing.
yeah.
So while the rest of you, of course, will have to contribute. So of course, not everybody would do the coding together. So it's just like we are doing in class now, right? Just like we're doing in class. You can all contribute, and that's what I really want to. And that's why I said you have to do a video presentation. So if you are doing a video presentation, and I'm just saying just one voice, it doesn't make sense. In fact, all of you have poor score. But if you are hearing, yes, if you are hearing, let's say for group C, if I'm hearing Alexandra talking on something, I'm hearing Tomua talking on something, I'm hearing Zubai talking on something, fine, wonderful. Of course, the ratio might not be the same all true, right?
You said we are doing presentation, not discussing. So how can we have 3 voices in the presentation?
Okay. I think I understand it. Like one person will be like the lead, like he said, right? That will be in control. Then the remaining 2 will join the stuff. So while it sounds more like
do you see what we are doing here?
We
having exactly. Thank you.
So it will be recorded. So it will then be sent.
A class discussion, not a presentation.
Yes, it will be in this format indirectly. It will be in this format, the same way we are having this situation at this moment. That's how it will be again. So we'll have someone to open like a link or so, then add the remaining 2 group members, and then you guys talk about it while you are doing it, and then you present it to him. So he will be the one to grade it. I think that's what it means.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Yusuf. You just got it right. So the thing is this. Now, whether you want to call it discussion, brainstorming, presentation, I'll leave that to you. What I need is this. You are going to give us, just as we're having a video presentation now, right? And you can see we've heard virtually everyone's voice except Ishano, who voice I've still not heard, and we don't know who he is.
Faithless.
Or we don't know who she is. I don't even know the gender, so either male or female. I think this PC user has identified himself as polymath, and that's fine, right? So the idea is this: you guys are going to brainstorm, just like we're brainstorming, right? You can take, for instance, the people talking on sets. You make your research on sets. If you need any questions, ask on the group. You would respond accordingly, right? So Idris will talk more on set and dict in the next class, right? We'll talk on set and dict, but before that, just go and make your own research, which is fine. They have different methods, they have different operations, they have different things you can do with sets. Same thing with lists, same thing with tuples, same thing with dictionaries. So we've started list already. Now, for the fact that we have done some things on that list does not mean that you shouldn't do those things on that list, because you are coming to teach us, you are coming to present to us as if we don't know anything. So take it that the people you are presenting to don't know anything. That means they don't even have an idea of what list are. You understand? So you're going to take like what is a set, or what are sets? Are they data structures? Are they arrays? Then you want to talk about their characteristics. Are they mutables? Are they unmutables? Are they ordered? Are they unordered? You understand? Those things, their characteristics, right? You want to tell us, okay, how do we declare sets? For instance, a list. You can declare a list by using square brackets and your variable name. You understand? Lists are ordered. So these things are things, these things are things I want to hear from you guys. Now, while I'm talking on what are sets, what are these, of course, it has to be structured in a way, not that everyone just talking and we can't understand what's going on. So you can talk first, then, and that's why you guys would brainstorm together in your own subgroup or subunit. So you can say, okay, you go and read on units, or you read on characteristics, or you get what I'm saying. So just assign stuff to each other. Be accountable. That's the idea. So basically, this is more or less called peer programming. It's more or less called peer programming, right? But in this case, it's more like peer brainstorming. Well, it's not really peer because you're more than two. Peer is just two people. So peer programming entails where two people are brainstorming together and working together, asking questions and of
To
course,
achieve a common goal.
definitely. But in this case, you are now more than two, and which is fine. So eventually when you have this discussion, you will now come and show us code wise. Right? And you can choose to do it that way, and you can choose to be explaining why you are doing the code. It's fine. So you can say, let me give an instance. For Alexandria group, Tomiwa, let's say Tomiwa is the one talking, and Zuba is the one coding. So while Zuba is coding, Tomiwa can be explaining, Zuba is coding. I mean, be creative in your presentation. I'm not giving you a strict rule here. Be creative, be dynamic. Python is a dynamically typed language, so be dynamic in your work, right? So Egosa, Esther, I've removed this Ishano guy because I'm not pleased with his antics. So I'm sorry, you guys will just have to work together as a duet. This is peer program.
Duet. Oh. Egosa, say something.
So I wanted to ask, the presentation will be like how many minutes long? So
Good question.
Structure
question.
yourself. Very good.
So we don't want something too long and we don't want something too short, right? So let's agree here and now. What time do you think? Let's give a range. Like it shouldn't be more than this and shouldn't be maybe minimum of this, maximum of this.
A minimum of 10 minutes, maximum of 20 minutes.
5 minutes.
No. Let me tell you
10,
something. Let me
minimum
tell you
of 10,
something.
maximum
Let me
of
tell you
20.
something, guys. These
5
methods.
minutes.
No, calm down. This dictionary data structure you're talking about, any of them have plenty methods, like plenty methods. And trust me, 5 minutes will not be enough for you to cover.
It's a presentation. A PowerPoint slide presentation. 5 minutes.
You know what? We can scrape the. It's not. See, you are not having a live presentation. You are not getting
exactly.
You are not having a live presentation in class. You are having a recorded presentation. So you would have done it. In fact, you would know yourself if you did the presentation well, because you will be in a recorded presentation.
Like I even redo it, if you don't do it well
Of course. You understand? So the idea is this: once it is ready, right? Once it is ready, you can use Zoom. Zoom is 40 minutes, so you can give yourself 40 minutes or 20 or 30 minutes. I'm just giving an instance. Take yourself, but before you go to your presentation, it is important you have read, you've made your research, so that you're not coming there and now saying, is Tupu immutable or Tupu is immutable? No, not that. You would have done your research. So even if you be making mistakes in your brainstorming session, your video presentation, it will be minimal. It won't be. I mean, you should have read this thing now, because see, if you do your research, some certain errors you won't make. That's just the truth. Some certain errors. But if you don't do your research, even things like, let's say, okay, how do you define a list? Use curly braces. And you're like, are you for real? Curly braces for list? No, now it's square brackets. If you do your research well, you will know that you don't define list with curly braces. It's square brackets. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about. So it is that pre-recorded brainstorming session you will now give us, right? So when we meet, of course, we might not do it in class then, but we'll just pick a time. Everyone presentation will be available to everyone. That means group A presentation will be made available to everyone. Group B presentation will be made available to everyone, and the likes, and you get it now. So for the final verdict, or for the final voting, myself, Idris, then like I said earlier on, there are a couple of mentors who are just there. They are waiting for the time when they'll come in. So we'll look at it. But before that, I'm also thinking of making it what's it called? open. So probably we can just do maybe a poll or something like that, such that we can of course you guys can communicate on WhatsApp. Of course, that's fine. You can do your communication on WhatsApp, that's fine. That's very fine. Right. So we can do a poll such that you guys will now vote based on who has the best presentation. Then we will now have to look at it, okay, based on some metrics, maybe the fluency, right? The progression, how are you carrying the audience along? The fluency, the progression, right? The correctness. Correctness in this case means accuracy. What you are saying, is it correct? Are those correct? Right? Then your coding, right? Is it neatly typed? Or are you just putting jaga coding, right? So those are things we just look at. Please let me know if you understand this or you don't. If there's any vague stuff or anything that is blurry, just ask now.
Nothing. For me, nothing. I just have a question.
Okay.
Will there be like a prize giving day?
Hey,
This
this
girl.
one don't miss primary school.
Look at this girl.
First position. Esther.
Look at this girl. There's a prize. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Do you know I'm very laughing? Because in front of me are medals. Like literally in front of me are medals. Right? But there are medals that belong to my younger brother. There are medals that belong to my younger brother for his sport competition stuff. So prize giving day, there's technically no prize giving day, but we'll think of something anyways. If we want to do that, we can have this is a community, right? So I don't want to just impose or enforce something and you guys have to say no. I want us to deliberate and eventually we'll now look at it. Okay, let's look at what has been. Of course, your contribution matters. That's what I'm thinking. Your feedback matters. So if we're going to take any what's it called? Idris said the price is the knowledge. That's part of it, anyways. If you're going to bring any key thing or any major thing, of course, we will let you know. Right. And I think I said this when we started this program that your feedbacks are very, very important and vital so that we can now make it work well and for us to meet the objectives and the goals of this program. Right. So I'm looking at it. You might know.
Let me ask, what's the objective of goals of this program?
I'll share it to the group. If you don't have it yet, I'll share it to the group because there are some objectives there. I'll share it to the group already. Right. So you can just read through and so someone just joined us now. What's your name? Niona.
Yeah, good evening.
How are you doing? Good
Good
evening.
evening. Welcome. Been expecting you.
Funny
You don't
this lady is not here today. Edet Ifiok. She has been coming regularly, but she didn't join today. Okay, so Niona, I'll just add you to this group. So you know what? Don't fret. Can you see this group? Can you see the members here?
Yeah, I can. Group D.
What names do you see there?
Egosa, Esther, and Niona.
EEN. Then you're working on Dix. Dix is short form for dictionary. So just meet them. They would bring you up to speed. You understand? They'll bring you up to speed on what you need to do in preparation for the
presentation.
Yes.
Okay.
America, you bring me up to speed, though.
Mike.
I've been now. You did class yesterday.
Okay. No, we'll teach ourselves.
Exactly.
100. I trust you.
You can see. I like that actually. You can see. So just as Idris said, the prize is the knowledge.
Prize is the knowledge.
See, the thing is, once you get this thing and you get it well, you are presenting, other people are watching. See, once at the back of your mind, you are conscious that people would learn from this. You're gonna watch this. So you'd want to give it your best shot. Now, you don't have to be perfect. That's the truth. You don't have to be perfect, but give it a good attempt. You understand? At least make sure when we are watching the videos, those people, they did their research truly. You understand? So that's just what we are after. You understand? And what's it again? You would only get better as you practice more. You will only get better. You will only get better. So I'd like us to conclude the class, but before we do so, is there another question? Because I don't want to move in the next class. What's his name? Idris will just take us on sets and tuples. Then probably would have so you can call it tuples or tuples, anyone. That's your own.
Anyone works.
Anyone.
I think it's tuples.
Potato, potato. Potato, potato.
Yeah, anyhow it goes.
Yes, sir.
So, when is the deadline for submission?
Good question.
Next class now.
No, it has to be before the next class.
Okay, like we would have submitted before the next class. That's what I mean. Like maybe like Thursday, which is a day before the
On Friday.
Okay, so let's see. Today is Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
So tomorrow is probably like a resting day for everyone. I wouldn't expect you to start work,
100.
but if you want to work tomorrow, that's fine. That's on you. So
That's really the rest.
so we can say Thursday.
Thursday makes sense. 100. Wow.
Thursday is fine. So I would probably share a Google Drive link with you guys. I'll put it on the group. I'll share a Google Drive. I just got an information now. I'm just laughing like
Yeah. Breaking news.
breaking news indeed. Okay, the meeting will end very soon. The face of Ishano has been discovered.
Oh, well, leak. I mean, share a video, I mean a picture.
How many of you want to know Ishano?
I want to know who Shana is because the way she
Oh
I mean he
You didn't even let me say he or she.
I swear, because this situation there, not they call it for my head.
Okay. I think I would let me just give you the hint. Ishano is in our midst currently.
Wow. Using another name.
Ishano
check.
Ishano is in our midst, so that's where I'll stop at. So if you can guess it right.
I think Shana is the last person that actually logged in, Avi.
That's Neona. So
Neona is Shana. She did it too.
I wouldn't say so.
Don't worry, we don't catch her. Don't worry.
I only said the person is in our midst. Whether it's a male or a female, I didn't say. I said the person is in our midst.
We already know. Another person joined last. Neona, Shana. This is on the rhyme, say Neona, Shana.
Where did they find this guy? Neona, Shana. Anyways, so I'll send the Google Drive link to the group, right? So that once you're done, you can just use the link to upload your video, right? Then we'll put it to the channel, the YouTube channel. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, right? Do well to subscribe to the channel.
100.
We'll put it on the channel so that maybe when we are having our next class, we can just ask everyone to go and watch it, of course. So you can watch it at different times. You don't have to be in the class, because if you say you watch it during the class, we'll probably exhaust the time watching the videos in the class. So you can watch it at your different time, at your convenience time. So for group A, you can watch your own, watch group B, watch group C, watch group D. For group C, you do the same, right? Then we'll just maybe create a time whereby we can have a brief discussion on all the video presentations. Is that cool?
Okay.
We just probably maybe that is afterwards, after the jury has been made and everything. We'll do the poll for voting, right? So you guys will just vote. Which one has the best presentation and everything? We got correctness, the fluency, the code structure, and those things. So and the robustness of a presentation. Did you cover many methods? Did you cover a few methods? For instance, list. For those working on list, let me just tell you, you have work to do. List has plenty methods. Same thing with set. Plenty operations. In fact, all of them, there are plenty operations there. So how much examples can you give us? Are you just giving us one example? Are you giving us half examples? You get? Are you giving us 10 examples? You get? So I've told you, assume that your audience don't know anything. Assume they are just beginners. So you are
They are in
brainstorming
nursery
together.
class.
Egosa is talking, Esther is talking, Neona is talking. Not that only Egosa is talking, or not that only Esther is talking. We would know because we will be hearing your voices. You can choose to show your faces, is on you. You can choose not to show your faces, is still on you. That one, I'm not going to say anything about that. So I believe it's clear.
Wait, Mr. Dan, sorry, I'm trying to know something here.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Dan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this stuff we want to do, maybe want to do the coding in VS. So like, are we going to like, okay, maybe start a Zoom, then just me and my team though, then we start coding and recording. Is that what you're trying to say?
One person will be doing that while the others are talking, just as we are doing.
Contributing. But in a more clearer version, like.
Okay. Then so you said something about PowerPoint also.
Okay, so let's do this. I'll make that optional. If you want to put a PowerPoint presentation, maybe to explain further things, fine. And if you feel you don't want to put a PowerPoint presentation, if you think maybe you can be writing comment, comments explains your code. You can put multi-line comments. So if you think you want to put multi-line comments to explain it, it's still fine.
Comment is more easier. Comment is much easier because you're
Comment
doing it in one environment.
Just wondering how to do the PowerPoint presentation on this.
PowerPoint, let me give an instance.
I think on this video is better.
It's better, Jerry.
Let me show you something. Okay, I don't have a PowerPoint stuff here, but can you see PowerPoint here?
So does it mean that we're going to do screen record or what?
Can you see PowerPoint presentation here?
Oh, there's PowerPoint in Python.
I'm showing you something, no?
Okay.
I don't know if you guys what I'm showing you.
But how can we code now we are doing PowerPoint presentation?
Good. You don't have to code when you're doing PowerPoint presentation. You are
exactly,
doing PowerPoint presentation to explain better.
Like just more like you're having a PDF. You understand?
So you
trying to
said
explain that
you
PDF.
train the codes and showing everything.
When you are, for those who are doing PowerPoint, if you want to, you can explain concept first. Then when you explain, after you're done explaining, you can now come and show us practical.
Practical, like the examples on the coding.
For instance, I can tell you PowerPoint presentation. What is a list? Let me see if I can still show you guys this. Let me see if this thing can open before the minutes close. Fine. If not, but I think it will open. It's opening already. So I just wanted to have an understanding of it so that you won't like, oh, I don't understand what to do. I don't know.
So what I was asking, are we supposed to screen record our screen or what?
Look at Can you see this?
Like we'll record the way we recording this class. Yes.
So I'm talking about list here. You can see list. I have a table of contents. I have introduction. We can refer to Python list as dynamically sized arrays. In other words, a list is a collection of things enclosed in square brackets and separated by commas. They are mutable, they are ordered, they are indexed, they are allowed duplicates. So you can see this is just me putting on a PowerPoint presentation because at this point, I'm just trying to demonstrate and explain. So eventually, I would come and code, like go to my VS Code and code all this nonsense. Don't mind me anyways. But you get the idea.
Nonsense, wow.
You get boss. So you can choose to go this route or not.
Or just do it on your video directly.
Go to your video, but in the case of you're going to a video, you are going to be explaining like maybe off-air, or probably if you have a document that I can be reading, that's also fine.
Fine, okay.
So, like I said, I'm leaving the creativity to you guys.
We'll improvise, but boss, one favor, please. If you just share us that your PowerPoint. As per say na list. As per say na
That one
list
I
dey
go
there.
You lack
Shebi, it does not
exposure.
matter now.
You
It does not
know,
matter now. At least I'll still have to read it and understand and digest now. So I
This
think it's
my
a
this
win-win situation.
this my PowerPoint is nothing actually. It's nothing.
But all that you bad now.
no share out because na list be that one. Oh.
Be share
It's
out, my
true.
List.
It's
brother. Be
true.
And na
share
It's
out.
true.
list na
Egosa,
list
List.
soup dey
Egosa,
do.
thank you,
Na
thank you.
list you soup
I'm
dey
not
do.
sharing anything.
Boss,
Na list you
why
soup
lie
dey
to the
do.
poor? No, they pour some for
As-
Gary
You know,
now. You know, say
So
Gary de valuable.
Egosa, thank you
make
very
all
much.
of us go stress ourselves.
Thank you
We
very
should
much.
go and stress and do the work.
Calm down now. Everything no did. I go still research now.
Everything,
So the thing is,
they find
let
easy way.
me give you. You can check W3 schools,
This is
right?
plenty.
Are you
Oh.
You
okay?
can check programs. You can check programs. You can check W3 schools. These are resources you can check online. You can check YouTube. I think I saw someone was saying when we started that person was checking data camp. I don't know. Just check anything you want to
There
check.
are so
Data
many places
camp,
to check now.
data
There's
camp,
Sure,
data
sure,
camp,
sure.
there's
YouTube.
You
computing,
can even
there's
use ChatGPT self.
You
The
can use
ChatGPT will
ChatGPT.
make it
Thank
easy.
you. Anyone
That's
you want
what
to
me I
use.
used for my
You
first one.
understand?
Say that I used to understand it.
Anyone you want to use ChatGPT. But
ChatGPT might not tell you everything.
No, it
It might
will. It
teach
just
you
depends
kind
on
of.
how you prompt it. Like
all
your
right,
prompting will determine what you see.
guys, thank you very much. Either ChatGPT or Chat ABC. Get your presentation
ChatGYZ.
ready. Thursday night. That's the deadline for submission. I will drop the link on the chat, right? The general group chat. So don't forget, see your groupings, work together as a team. Have a wonderful night rest.
Same to you,
Bye.
boss. Bye.